Please read the disclaimer. It was short but sweet, but it's finally over. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. Let's talk about the crypto market, about XRP. So currently XRP is sitting at $1.58, basically flat on the day. Bitcoin sitting at 75,000, Ethereum at 2,200. Last night, there was a lot of news that happened. There was, of course, the government shutdown that is officially over. U.S. government shutdown ends. Lawmakers have reached a deal to reopen the government, ending the shutdown and restoring federal operations. So that had a little bit of a pump on the crypto market last night after the sell-off that happened because of the Iranian drone that got taken down by the U.S. military. And so we had a pullback and then a recovery. Right now, precious metals are recovering pretty nicely here with silver at 89, still down, of course, but if you take the low of where it was on Monday, it's up about 25%. Silver continues to be super duper volatile. Also gold, back to 5,000. So it seems that the markets are over the panic from last night, right, with that. But the coin market cap crypto fear greed index hits 14th for its sixth consecutive day of extreme fear. And so we're now in a zone of extreme fear. We haven't seen something like this since last year. Even when we were inside the October 10th timeframe there, we didn't see fear as fearful as we are right now. Now, take that how you want. I think it's mainly because on October 10th, altcoins got the worst of it, and Bitcoin held and Ethereum held for the most part. And so when that happened, the fear wasn't that great. Yes, altcoins are getting destroyed, but it was okay. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're okay. The fear is not that great, not that low. Right now, Bitcoin is unloading. Ethereum is unloading too. We saw, I think Ethereum was down like 10% last night on the Iran USA news. So we'll see how today plays out. Again, this week can be very, very volatile, very, very ups and downs. As always, this video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Also, remember that I will never contact you on social media asking you to sign up to anything or to send me anything. Those are scammers. Those are imposters. Please be very careful out there. Now, let's talk a little bit about what's happening with the Clarity Act and potentially what could happen there. A former U.S. Congressman, Patrick McHenry, on crypto market structure bill holdup, he says the banks are fearful of new technology. Yes, but they're also fearful of hundreds of billions of dollars exiting their vaults, right? That's what they're most fearful from. They don't really care about the technology. They care about the fact that money could be exiting, right? So they're going to try as much as they can to lobby against it. And we see that today there is a Senate Democrats only closed door meeting on crypto market structure on Wednesday. So today, their first member level discussion since the Senate Banking Committee postponed its markup last month. And basically, if you think about it, since Coinbase, pulled out, right, the market has been in a free fall and it's fell off. So could the only way to fix it be a forward moving situation with the Clarity Act? I don't know. Maybe, just thinking here out loud, maybe that's what happened. But now I'm not getting political at all here. But if we do see a Democratic win in the midterm elections and the Clarity Act doesn't pass in the next few months until the election, the midterm, maybe it doesn't pass at all. Right now, according to odd makers, there's a 83% probability of Democrats winning in the midterm election. And I'm not, again, getting political, whatever side of the table you're on, but just crypto wise, clean crypto wise, the Republicans have been better for the crypto market. Other stuff, that's of course up for debate. Every single person has their own opinions on that. That's what's beautiful. And so we'll see how the markets react today. We'll see if markets can recover a little bit. Again, sell off yesterday, maybe some good news today. Let's cross our fingers that will potentially happen. But, right, silver lining, Bitcoin has officially entered its bottom discovery phase. For the first time this cycle, supply and profit is moving into the bottom discovery trend line. At last year's peak, 20 million almost Bitcoin were in profit. Today, only 11.1 million are, wiping out 40% of the profitability supply. That means that 8.7 Bitcoin were bought above current prices, leaving millions of holders underwater. This is now the sharpest profit compression in Bitcoin's history. This zone has historically marked the shift from correction to full cycle reset, but it's rarely quick or easy. In past cycles, Bitcoin capitulation in this area for extended periods, the longest was in 2018 for 8 months. This is where fear peaks, patience is tested, and narratives go to the graveyard. Yet, it's also where the best risk versus reward setups have historically emerged. Nothing here is guaranteed. The only question is, are you willing to be in for the long run and take the pain, right? It's not easy, of course, being in the market in times like this. When the interest is down, people are already writing in the comment section that they are leaving the crypto market. We see this every single cycle. We see this every single time the market pulls back. We've seen this before. I'll see it again. If you remember when we were talking about when the market was running up back last year, and I was telling you, hey, listen, when we had days that XRP was swinging big time, right? 20% and things like that. I said, hey, listen, there's going to be a time, right? 20% in days. I said, there's going to be a time where the market seems like at its lowest point. And if you can't hack it when the market is doing bad, then you can't hack it when the market is doing good, because when the market is doing good, there's also going to be pullbacks. And if you can't, have a good plan in place for good times and bad times, then you won't be successful long term, right? This is people trade on their emotions. They trade without using their noggins. And it might be good one time, but for the long run, it's historically, we've been taught, right? It's not me, it's history and statistics tell us that those investors are not successful, right? So it's very, very important to remember. Binance has actually added more Bitcoin. Binance added 60 billion to their SAFU fund, just added about 100 million. That brings, sorry, it's altogether 60 billion. That brings the total purchases to 2630 in just the past 48 hours. Big defense capital stepping in at these levels could be a signal that we're, again, seeing a bottom. But we don't know. I told you when we were around here 2 level and we were pulling back that we might continue to pull back, that we might continue to see lower levels. I give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And hopefully you appreciate that and you continue to subscribe to the channel, because one day the market prices will go up and one day they'll go down. And if you're investing for short term, you need one plan. If you're investing for long term, you need a different plan. And you're investing long term, you need a different plan, right? Again, I said I don't really care where the prices are day to day unless I am dollar costing averaging or I am day trading, swing trading, and then I do care. But long term, my assets, if my portfolio says X or X plus 5 or X minus 5, it doesn't really matter for me, because if I'm not unloading those positions, yes, I can, maybe flex in front of somebody, but who am I going to flex in front of? I don't know. My wife doesn't care. She's like, well, tell me when I can buy shoes with it. That's not what she said exactly, but I'll probably be sleeping on the couch now. It's her birthday tomorrow, so I have to be nice. I have to be a good boy. Interestingly, Kathy Wood is buying the dip as well. ARK Invest just bought another 11.5 in crypto shares on Tuesday after snapping up 24.8 million on Monday amid price declines. So she bought Bitmine, Bullish, Circle, Block, and Coinbase. So Kathy Wood continues to believe in the crypto market. Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Again, you have to decide what is the best for you. Don't forget to smash the like button. Check out the links in the description down below. Did we get to 1,000 likes? Let's try to hit that number. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.